Hi, this is Ralph Miller with LearnToSpeakGeek.com. So once you've logged into your WordPress website, you'll be taken to the dashboard. So let's just take a look at what the dashboard is. The dashboard is an overview of your website and gives you some statistics about some various things. So if you look at this little portion, it's kind of broken up into little sections. Right now you can see that I have one post, one page, one category, and 0 tags. If I click on any of those, I can manage those things. Posts are basically articles, pages on the website, static pages. Categories I think of as like the table of contents in a book, and tags I think of as like the index of the book. So you might have like 10 categories, but you might have like hundreds of tags. If you look over here, these are our comments. People will typically comment on your posts, and so right now I've got one comment, one of them is approved, no pending comments, and 0 have been caught as spam. So this gives you just a general overview of what it looks like. You've got your WordPress default theme with 0 widgets, and we're running WordPress 2.9.2. So that just gives you again some general information about what's going on. Let's just continue down the left side here. You can see we've got recent comments. So whenever somebody comments on your site, the most recent comments will show up here, and then if you hover over it, you'll see that it comes up. You can unapprove it, you can reply to it, you can edit it, you can mark it as spam, or you could just trash it altogether. So typically, if it looks like spam, you could mark it as spam, and it's a good way to go. If it's something that somebody's written and there's something you want to change, just a little small thing, maybe a word they used or something, you can always edit it. I do that with caution. You don't want to do that too much to people. If it's not approved, then this would say approve, and then you would click to approve it. Makes it real easy to moderate your comments right there. If anybody links to you, if anybody links to your website, typically it'll show up right here, and that'll help you to see when people are talking about you on their own blogs. And so you could look here. If you saw a link, you could click on it, go look at what they said about you, maybe reply to it, make a comment on their website, and just in that way kind of start to develop relationships with other bloggers, other people that have websites. This next portion, the plugins area, just shows you, generally the most popular plugins, the newest plugins, and recent updates. So this keeps you up to date with what's happening with plugins. Now, if you don't know what a plugin is, basically WordPress is the core of your website, but anytime you need to add additional code, like let's say you wanted a calendar on your website, we could find a plugin that somebody's written that puts a calendar on your website. And so a plugin is just another set of code that you can basically, exactly what it says, plug into your website, and gives you this amazing new functionality. Pretty much anything you could want on your website, we could find in a plugin. So be thinking about that as you're developing your website, because you'll want to look for plugins that do what you want your website to do. Over here we've got Quick Press, and this is just a really fast, easy way to create content. We could type in the title of an article that we wanted to write, some content that we wanted. We could even insert an image, we could insert a video, music, or any other kind of media we could insert right here by just clicking on those images there. And we could tag it, so we could tag it with certain terms. And tagging, again, is just a way of creating the content into a way that's easily identifiable for people. So just like an index of a book, you'd be able to flip back to the back of the book and see every single page of that book that talks about a specific topic. That's what your tags do. Your tags will allow people to see, okay, every single time this person talks about this topic, these are all the pages that talk about that. So tags are really important, great way to organize all of your content on your website. And we could save this as a draft, or we could go ahead and just publish it right to our website. This makes it really fast and easy to blog about something. If you're going to add like an article real quick about something that you're doing today, or you know, something you found on the web that you think is valuable to your readers. Right now we have no drafts, but here we would see any drafts that we were working on. So again, that makes it easy if you're working on some content for your website and you want to come right back to it. You don't have to go searching for it, you can just find it right here. The WordPress development blog just keeps you up to date with what's going on with the WordPress community, and the same with the WordPress news. Keeps you up to date with what people are talking about, all the really cool, fun plugins and releases and stuff that's going on. It's up to you, you know, depending on how much you want to be involved with that. It's a really great community. The WordPress community is amazing. So, you know, highly recommend that you at least, you know, participate a little bit and check it out. That's really it for the dashboard. If you ever need to get back here, you can always click on this piece right here where it says dashboard on the left hand side. That'll take you right back to the dashboard. So once again, this is Ralph Miller with LearnToSpeakGeek.com. We've got lots of great WordPress tutorials for you, and we'll continue to go through the WordPress backend and just show you how to use your WordPress website in these tutorials. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to email me at ralph@learntospeakgeek.com.